Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'll be bringing you guys a video on all the dribble animations I use on my builds in NBA 2K23 Season 5. So as you guys know, there are ball handle requirements that restrict certain builds from having certain animations, whether your ball handle might not be high enough or you might not be the required height. So how I will be doing it is I will be going by a tier. So I will be going as high as even a 92. And I will go down to 80, 75, and even as low as a 70 ball handle rating. Alright guys, so first things first, before we get into the animations, I just want to make sure you have your pro stick orientation on absolute. And the reason you want to do this is because if you have it on camera relative, you will have to do all the dribble moves relative to where you are in the camera. So if you're on the right side, let's say you're in the corner, you will have to do your dribble moves on the right side of the stick relative to where you are on the camera. So instead of doing that and making things more complicated, just make sure you put it on absolute so you can do the dribble moves according to how they are supposed to be for your right stick or your pro stick. All right guys, so we're going to be getting into the first tier here. As you guys can see, we're in the animations, and I will be going down the line and showing you guys each animation. And for most of these, you will need at least a 92 plus, so keep that in mind. If you have a 92 plus, you should be good to go. Otherwise, make a new build. No, I'm just playing with you guys, but all jokes aside, you will need at least a 92 ball handle rating, so keep that in mind. Okay, so let's get started with the dribble style. As you guys can see, I'm using Michael Jordan dribble style. Requires a 75 speed with ball rating, so keep that in mind. And if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to the game, this is the best dribble style in the game. It gives you the best speed boost animation. It gives you the most effective speed boost. Still up to this season, there hasn't really been a dribble style that gives you the speed boost as effective as Michael Jordan, so definitely put on Michael Jordan. It's the best one in the game. And for signature size up, I use Steve Francis. I've actually been using Steve Francis since like 2K22. I'm actually very familiar with the dribble system. It's pretty much the same dribble system as last year. So I've been using Steve Francis since 2K22. It's the best for me. I really like the animations you get. You get a combo out of a lot of things. You get speed boost out of a lot of things with this. So I really like Steve Francis signature size up on my small guard. And for size up escape, I use Trae Young. I've also been using this since 2K22 as well. So this one, it gives you a really nice crab animation, as you just saw right there. So if your defender's playing you too close for the three, you can hit him with that nice crab animation, and you can get open for a three a lot. So I really like Trae Young size up escape. And moving crossover, I use James Harden. So James Harden gives you a really nice between the legs animation, and it also gives you a really nice attacking crossover that you can use downhill and even in the half court setting. So I like James Harden moving crossover. And then behind the back, I use Stephen Curry, which requires a 92 ball handle rating as well. So this one, this is actually an older animation. This animation's been in 2K for years, like 2K 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is an OG animation, 92 ball handle requirement, Stephen Curry, simple but effective. And I also use basic spin move. So this one gives you that nice glitchy spin back that you might have seen a lot of people do. So I use basic spin. This is the one that you need to do that glitchy spin back. And moving hesitation, I use pro. So this one to me is just the best in the game. I haven't really seen an animation as effective as pro. You get a really nice quick stop out of it, and you can speed boost out of it as well. So I really like pro moving hesitation. And for the step back, as you guys can see right there, that animation. So if you do that animation, you could really catch a defender off guard if they're playing too far back for the drive. You can hit them with a nice step back, as shown in the animation right there. So you can hit them with that, and you could be wide open for a three a lot. So I really like James Harden moving step back. Triple threat style, it's all up to your preference. I personally use Michael Jordan, but you can use whatever triple threat you like. That is just my preference. So now we're going to be getting into the next tier. This is for big guards that have a decently high ball handle rating, not super high. This is going to be like more of a 80 to 85 range. I have one that is a little higher, but everything for the most part, you will need like a 80 to 85. You won't need anything higher than 85 for the most part. But we're going to be getting to the signature size up. So I use De'Aaron Fox for this one because it's just really the best in the game. Really fluid animations, do a lot of different things out of it. This is the best for big guards, and you need an 80 ball handle for it. So yeah. And then signature size up, this one is the best one for like people that don't have a super high rating. It gives you that really nice big hop back that you could get open off very easily. So that can open up a lot of three-point opportunities if your defender's playing you, you know, a little too close and they maybe bite on the drive a little bit. You could step it back and be wide open for a three. And then moving crossover, I use Kobe Bryant for this one only because I have an 88 ball handle. So if you don't have an 88 ball handle, you can just use James Harden like I use on my other build. So James Harden is another great option. So you could either use James Harden or Kobe Bryant. But for this one, I use Kobe Bryant. This is for my primary ball handlers, the ones that have a lot of ball handles. So if you have like maybe close to a 90, or if you're on a big guard like a 6'8" that could get an 89, I use Kobe Bryant crossover. This one is really good attacking on the court, and you could do a really nice step back off of it as well to get yourself open. I have Pro moving behind the back. This one is really good just for attacking on the court. Very fast. It's the fastest one in the game, honestly. If you can't get small guard animations on any of your builds, I would suggest this one. Definitely, this is the best one in the game as far as like getting on the court and things like that. Move and spin, we already know. And then Pro hesitation. This one is really the best in the game. I'm not really gonna I don't think I'm really gonna see anything better than this until, you know, they maybe drop more animations in the future and in other seasons. But as far as moving hesitations, this one is the best in the game right now. And then Luka Doncic moving step back. This is really good to do out of the basic spin move. So that animation that you seen right there, you could do that one out of the basic spin move. It'll get you open very easily every time, and it will really catch the defender off tilt, and you'll be wide open for a three. And then of course, triple threat style, you can use any triple threat style you want. It's all up to your preference, but I use Michael Jordan. All right guys, so now we're going to be getting into the next tier here, which is for an 80 ball handle rating. So you won't need any higher than an 80 ball handle, and of course the 75 speed for the Michael Jordan dribble style. So we're going to start with the dribble style Michael Jordan, as we all know, and then signature size up, we're going to stay with the De'Aaron Fox, as you only need an 80 ball handle for this. And then for the size up escape, I have LeBron James, so you get that hop back. And then moving crossover, I have James Harden. And for the moving behind the back, I have Pro. Moving spin, I have basic, so you get that glitchy spin back. And for moving hesitation, I have Pro. And for the moving step back, I have Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And of course, triple threat style, like I said before, is all preference, but I use Michael Jordan for this build. So we're going to be going to the next tier. This is for a 75 ball handle rating. And of course, we're going to start with the dribble style Michael Jordan, and then I have signature size up Michael Jordan as well. So as you can see, you get that nice little Kobe size up escape from like 2K16. I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah, I have that signature size up Michael Jordan. So yeah, size up escape package, I have LeBron James. Like I said before, you get that nice little step back animation. And then for the moving crossover, I have LeBron James, and moving behind the back, I have Pro. You get that nice little attacking behind the back. And moving spin, I have basic spin. For the step back, I have Jimmy Butler. Get that nice little quick stop. And for triple threat style, it's really all your preference, but I use Michael Jordan. Okay, so we're going to be getting into the last tier here. This is for 70 ball handle, and this is for my 6'11 center. So I have a center that can dribble. So I have basically a play glass, and I have a 70 ball handle rating on this one. So yeah, so we're going to be starting with the dribble style. So for dribble style, I use Pro, and this one doesn't have a requirement, so you don't really need a speed with ball requirement. As you can see, but it is very effective if you can't get the Michael Jordan dribble style. So this one is very effective. You know, it gives you a decent speed boost. It doesn't give you the best, but it's very effective. So put this one on Pro dribble style. And then signature size up, I use Ben Simmons. So Ben Simmons is a pretty decent one, and you only need a 65 ball handle. So it gives you some nice quick animations that you can dribble out of, combo out of, and things like that, speed boost out of. So I like Ben Simmons. I use the signature size up on my 6'11 center with 70 ball handle. And then size up escape, we all know, gives you that nice hop back. And then for moving crossover, I use LeBron James. It gives you that nice between the legs, and that lateral crossover that you can step back out of and also drive out of as well. And then moving behind the back, I use normal. And then moving hesitation, I use normal. And for the moving step back, I use Jimmy Butler to give you that nice quick stop. Alright, so now that I showed you guys the dribble animations, I'm going to be showing you how I use them and different combos you can use to get yourself open and things like that. Alright, so if you guys don't know already, any move that you make laterally, you will do a speed boost out of it. So this is how you do the speed boost right here. So for the Trae Young size up escape, what you want to do is you want to hold your right trigger and you want to flick the right stick to the opposite ball hand. So if your ball is in the right hand, you want to go to the left, and if it's in the left hand like it is now, you want to go to the right. So you want to hold down on the right trigger and you want to flick it to the opposite ball hand, and you will do the Trae Young size up escape. And oftentimes you could get a crab with that and be wide open for a 3. So very effective move to use. Next, for the Trae Young size of escape, you can also do the misdirection. So a lot of people don't know how to do this. It's actually been in the game since 22. It's actually a new mechanic, so a lot of people don't really know how to do it. So in order to do it, you have to hold down on your right trigger, and you want to flick your right stick to the opposite ball hand, and you want to flick your left stick to the same ball hand simultaneously. So what you want to do is something like this. It'll look like this, and you can even speed boost out of it, and it really can catch a defender off tilt. So if you get used to using this move and you practice it, it'll be a really effective move to use. And then also the move and step back. So in order to do that, what you want to do is when you're going downhill, you want to flick your right stick towards the opposite ball hand. So you want to do something like this. You want to flick it down towards the opposite ball hand, and most times you will be open for a 3 on a fast break. If your defender plays too far back for the drive, you'll be wide open. So we're gonna get started with the big guards and swings. So a simple move you could do, if you guys don't know already, is this step back. So with the LeBron James size of escape, you get that big hop back as you see right there. So all you have to do is just flick down on your right stick. You don't have to hold turbo or anything. Just simply flick down on the right stick, and you will be wide open for a 3. Now for the size of escape, this one you could just, you know, misdirection with this one as well, but you don't have to. Just a nice little move to do, you know, just to catch a defender off guard. So, and also with the De'Aaron Fox signature style, you can just do a lot of combos and different things out of it. So really just practice the sig and, you know, learn how to incorporate different combos out of it and things like that. Also, another move I like to do, it incorporates the crossover and the step back from the size of escape. So what you want to do is you want to hold right trigger, and you want to flick up on the right stick, and you want to immediately press down on the right stick to step back, and you will catch your defender off guard with this a lot of times, and it will bait the drive, and you'll be open for a 3 because they'll play back. I want to bring you guys to my 6'11" center with a 70 ball handle rating, and I just want to say, using simple moves like your step backs and your misdirections, just doing those simple things can get you open. So not trying to do too much, definitely, because you have a low ball handle rating. It's not really too dribble, it's just to get yourself open when you need it. So definitely use your moves effectively, like the step back, the misdirections that I showed before, and your attack and crossover to get downhill. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a sub. It only takes a few seconds, and stay tuned for more videos. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.